course or path of life, he is the answer. Amen? Amen. He's the answer. Yeah. You know, something you want to know, just talk to him. Just ask him about it. He'll tell you. Right. He going to get you what you need in one form or another. You know, but we just got to petition him for it. Petition him for what we want. You know, I was thinking about a message and some things that the Lord had laid on my heart. I would come by Tuesday night as they was having choir rehearsal of the district. And Gerald come up to me, and I don't know where he is right now. I'm trying to remember. I think he was back and shared something with me. And kind of, you know, you have to look at yourself and think about the things that God says about you. And as he come out, he came to me and said, Mr. Freeman, man, I had this dream about you. And I see, I think he said that I saw you, and you was in the church, and you turned around and you got to walk out. I think he said you turned to walk toward the back. And he said, when I looked at you, you were so massive. He said, bucket, you know, like a huckster, like, which I was. You know, I don't want to look like that, but he said that I saw you and you were massive. I had just muscle bulging everywhere. You were wide, strong. He said, you looked young. Oh, I feel good, I feel young. You know, I'm 55, girl. Hey, you know, I still feel good. And he said that you just looked at massive. And so I meditated that thing some. He shared that with me, and I was meditating that thing and thinking about it. You know, God will make you massive in strength. In your ability. He'll build you up as you learn and meditate His word. He gives you the ability to be strong. You know, a lot of times we don't realize the strength that we have until we are caught in certain situations. But I know that me, myself personally, I know me. I know what I understand, and I know what I don't understand. I know how to conduct myself, and I know what God has taught me over the years. And the thing that He has taught me, I've learned how to use it. And not only to use it, but to use it effectively. And, you know, when I sit there and I think about so much how in this day and time, the things as Christians have learned certain things in their life, that they are still being defeated. They really are. They're really still being defeated from the things that they learned. You know, some of them still walk in a lot of fears. Some of them still can't carry themselves the way God intended for them to carry themselves when they are up under pressure. Because I guarantee you, people, pressure going to come. You know, you ain't going to avoid the pressure. The pressure going to, if you living this life on earth, you going to be under some pressure from one time or another. You gonna get your share of it. I'm not going to get it all. You're going to get your share of it. You're going to get your share of somebody not liking you. You're going to get your share of somebody talking about you. You know, you're going to even get your share of somebody not even agreeing with you. You know, like David said this morning, he said, you know, I could be wrong. He's I'm wrong every night and maybe once or twice. You know, you a little sarcastic. But you will get your share of pressure. That comes with the territory of life. Now, some of us may get a little bit more pressure than others, because I do believe that the more you know, the more the pressure that the enemy will apply on you. I believe that, because he's trying to break you down. The more you know, but the more you know, the more you'll be able to handle the pressure. That's the good part about knowing. So let's look at a few things in the Word this morning, what God has put on my heart to deal with. I was thinking about some things and give me a little notes out here. I even did notes today, Walt. And I normally always share what's in my head, but I did a few notes this morning. Let's start in the book of Proverbs. What they said, that's mother's book, huh, Mom? The 14th chapter. And we're going to be coming from verse 26, a very familiar verse, passages of scriptures. And one thing God had placed in my heart to say, the things that we study and learn about, he said, I wrote this note to myself, if we would just do these things, it produces certain things in us if we would just do it. Because the Word of God is written for our learning. All we have to do is do it. Proverbs 14, verse 26, and it reads, the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. Man, I read that and joy came to my heart. The joy came to my heart just from reading that and what I understood about it. And I'm going to see, and I know most of us understand it, but the ones that don't understand, I'm going to try to enlighten your understanding a little bit on it. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence. You know what? It don't just even read good, Carol, it sounds good. Think about it. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence. Strong confidence. My confidence in God, my respect for God, my all for Him produces certain things for me. My love for Him, my understanding of what He teaches me produces certain things for me. It produces to me, when I'm under pressure, how to handle the pressure. It produces in me, when I am attacked by people or by anything, that I know how to handle it. It produces that for me. My reference for Him, not just my reference for Him, but my deep respect for Him, because He said it. That's all. He said it. He said it. It was enough for me.
Yeah.
But you know, we can't stop right there, Geraldine. He can say it, but a lot of people don't believe it. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can say it all day long. He can say it, and you can say it. But if you don't believe it, it don't do no good, Carol. You can say it all you want. You can say that my Father owned a cattle of 1,000 hills all day long. Well, if you don't believe it, it don't mean anything.
Amen.
This thing is real. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence. And He didn't just say that you got strong confidence. He said that there's a place for safety for us.
Yes.
Why? Because I fear Him. I reverence Him.
Amen.
I set Him on high. I honor Him. And by doing that, He got places in position for me. He said that in the fear of the Lord is strong confidence. Confidence is a full trust. Not just, I trust you, but I trust you totally. See, it's a difference in saying that I trust you than to say I trust you fully. You know, I think about this sometimes because I'm in the construction business. And don't get me wrong, I check my scaffolding and stuff. You know, especially in this day and time, you got people building stuff and they setting the scaffolding and then put the brace on me, double brace thing, or some of them may forget to double brace some braces. So, you know, it's about me to check some things. So I go and check it, and once I check it, I see that my scaffold is secure, so therefore it don't matter how high I go up on that scaffold, I am confident that that scaffold is going to be secure to take care of me. I don't worry about it. So I don't be in no fear of going upon, but I've never been afraid of heights, no way. But when I get up on the scaffold, I know that if I've checked everything, and when I get up on that scaffold, Terrell, I ain't worried about it going down. Amen. I'm confident that it's going to sustain me and hold me. So I see that by having confidence, by that, and it all interact with my reverence toward God. If I reverence him like I should, then therefore I should have strong confidence. If I said that I believe him like I said I believe him, then I should act like I should have strong confidence. I should have strong confidence. And the fear of the Lord is strong confidence. And that's full trust, full assurance. Not just a little bit assurance, but a whole bunch of assurance. Full hope. I got a lot of hope. I don't only hope when things going good. Anybody can hope when it's going good. But can you hope when it don't look so good? So I got a lot of hope. And the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, full trust and assurance, hope. And one word stuck out to me: security. Man, I like that word. Amen. And the fear of the Lord is full security. For security, not no security of looking at a security guy, right? But he's security, me, and watching over me, taking care of me, making sure everything is going okay for me. Full security. That's a good word. I like that word. I like that word. I looked at that. He said, in the fear of the Lord is full security. Security. Freedom from danger. Freedom from being in danger. Freedom from danger. Full security. I don't have nothing to worry about, Jay. Nothing. Because I trust him. Yes. Yes. And I put my reverence in him. Full security. Free from danger. I have full protection. You know, we get on these machines, sometimes they be like sky lifts to put you about 80, 90 feet in the air. And OSHA regulations, we got to have harnesses. Harnesses on. Even though we're inside of a basket, you know, machine may rock real hard. When you up with gravity, way up 80, 90 foot, if machine run over a rock about this big, it feel like in the move by 4 foot. Even though because you're so extended so far out. Exactly. And so we have to have these harnesses and all this kind of stuff that have us strapped in. And so when these harnesses is on, I have full confidence in this harness that if I get thrown out of the basket, this harness is going to support the weight of me. I may be dangling in the air, but I'd rather be in the air dangling than to be a spot on the ground. Any day. So let me dangle. I don't want to dangle, but I'll take that over the spot down there. Because, you know, if any of you are familiar with heights, when the higher you go up, the smaller things look down there. And so I know that I have full protection, full security, safety. I got safety. All of this is stemming from my reverence for God. Just from my reverence from God, you mean I got all of that? God, just because I reverence you, you mean I'm free from danger? I ain't got nothing to worry about, can't nothing harm me? I'm protected? Yes, that's what he said. The book don't lie. He said that you got, and he said that I have his children, which we are his children, have a place of refuge, a place of shelter. Well, a place of refuge, just stemming from if I reverence you. If I reverence him, I get all those benefits. Proverbs 10:29 with me quick, please. He said, the way of the Lord. Now think about what we're reading now. He said, the way of the Lord is strength to the upright, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. The way of the Lord is strength to the upright. If you want to be strong, if you want some ability, you want some strength, you want to be in safety, God's ways.
That's right.
Follow his character, follow his ways. If you want the benefits, follow after Christ. His ways. He said the way of the Lord is strength to the upright. The course of life of the mode of action, there it is strength by doing it God's way. If I do it like he said do it, I ain't got to worry about it. You know, I think sometimes some of us, I'm learning to say that now. Y'all know, I ain't gonna call no names where I got that from, but some of us lets us know. You the word some of us. Some of us, I think, live in a fairy tale world. They think that they ain't gonna be that they're not gonna have any type of problems. They think that they are exempt from persecution, even though the Bible writes it all through there now. The word is all in the word. You'll be persecuted. But I think some of us live in the fairy tale world of thinking that, you know, I am so holy. Y'all don't say some of them kind of people have it. That I don't have to worry about nothing, because they ain't going to tell you about the areas where they're lacking at, and when the enemy jump on their bandwagon and attack them, and then they go around wanting to kill themselves, jump off a bridge, and all this kind of foolishness. But see, reality, most people, they don't want to talk about those kind of things. But you know, the things that we share about even in this ministry and in this church, I've learned from laying your stuff out there. It used to be a little embarrassing at first, but it ain't anymore. You know why? Because sparing the life or the heartache or the pressure to help somebody else is far more important than my embarrassment to me.
Amen. Amen.
And I didn't see it that way, but I see it that way now. Because I've learned, and I tell my kids all the time, I'm very confident in me. I am. And I'm just the type of person that I don't let people tear me down. You know, you can say what you want to say. Listen to me now. I'm just saying, that's me. I can take them talking about me, Lisa. It don't bother me. But somebody may say something to somebody else that may hurt their feelings, though they want to react differently. But this old boy here, I think I'm made out of something a little bit different. I really am. I really am. Lord, I tell you, it takes a lot to get to me. You know, and you know, and I see where people try to push those buttons all the time in the business world. What I deal with, even like when we're dealing with jobs and things, and phone calls to come in about a complaint. You go get a complaint. That's just the way it is. That's just life. And that's gonna be perfect. You go get a complaint. Amen. Whether it's a legitimate one or not, you go get a complaint. So you learn how to deal with it, you know. And so I am just got to a point that I've developed tough skin. I really have. And if my arm long enough, I really reach back there and pat myself on the back. Because it do make me feel good knowing that I've developed those things. And it only becomes from my time of studying the Word, learning God's precepts, learning His ways, and not just learning them. So you can't just learn them. You can't just read them. You got to do them.